They going good evening from here. Yeah, this is my face. We are back. Yes, so I know it's been long here, but we are gradually coming back. Okay, we are gradually coming back. So you all are welcome. When you come in, let me know if you can hear me. Thumbs up and join the conversation if you know what is happening. So, guys, I bring you. It's a kind of a story that I've been running, but I'm going to like summarize and then give you the update. Yes, I'm sorry I've not been bringing this gist here because I've been busy because of one or two things. You know, guys, this is summer and a lot of people are busy. So I just say let me start because story it looks like it's not even ending soon. Okay, yes, it's my first time to bring this story here, but I believe by the time I give you summary of what is happening and the latest development, you are going to catch up. Okay, so thank you so much for coming. So what story are we talking about? We're talking about the story, the trending story, the pathetic and very sad story of the young lady, two missing young lady, Mrs. Miss Afiba and Mrs. Afiba and Miss Celine. Both of them are friends, and you guys, they had been missing since April, if I'm not mistaken. And from the look of things, they have been traced to one Mr. Andrew who had invited Celine with her friend for fun. And along the line, Celine and her friend couldn't be reached. And that got the people worried. Her friends and family got worried, and they started trying their lines, and they weren't reachable. And that led to um, investigations, and this investigation has been traced to um, one Mr. Andrew. And as it is now, he is late, as they said. So I'll be giving you guys the full gist on what is happening. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and for coming around. Welcome, trending entertainment gist. Thank you so much for joining me. I just I just came back from park and the little one is asleep. I say, let me show my face, Let me show my face and try to catch up with this gist with the people in this channel because they go just say, where this woman day now? Why is she not bringing stories again? What has happened? So that's aside. So as it is now, um from the gist that we are hearing. In fact, the latest gist before I even give you guys the summary. The latest gist now is that the police have declared Mr. Harrison, the human activist, human rights activist who has been following this case. The police has declared him an enemy to the police, like that he is trying to sabotage the police. Whereas this man is trying to bring to boot, this man is trying to do their job for them. They are running away. There are so many untold stories that they are untold, like unanswered questions that they need to answer. And this man is bringing out, in fact, I believe that they are scared that this man is going to expose them because seriously, the way the whole thing went, it did not just go well. The stories that they are telling us look so immature, look so childish. Okay, um, I know I'm jumping this whole thing because it's a story that have been unfolding for a very long time. So we'll go back to square one. So now Mr. Harrison has been declared an enemy to the police because Mr. Harrison is a human rights activist who has looked how the police has been following this case, the stories that they are bringing up, and it's not adding up. And this man has took it to himself to do this investigation, to find out the truth, to find out the missing girls. The above thing is that they are still looking for the missing girls. although there have been traced that they found out that there is a man. Seriously, the story is complicated. It's very, very complicated. And why it's complicated? Because of the system is compromised already. It's compromised. Okay, Mr. Andrew, who came back, who in fact ex-convicts from UK came back to Nigeria, and that is to show you that Nigeria have porosity in our system, because for somebody to come back from, if he ran away, he didn't even come back. For somebody to run away from UK and come back, if Nigerian borders are very clear, at least when he was coming back, they will have looked at his documents. There are people that when you search their name, when you search their details online, to be able to give you a little bit about them, you get. So this man came in, he has been perpetrating evil, he has been dealing with girls, and you know in fact, even when this one happened, nobody, like the police, were at his service instead of him being at the service of the police. Okay, so it looks like I'm just jumping this whole thing together. Let me just start, guys. This whole story is really complicated and is a very, very pathetic one. Now, Mr. Andrew, who has invited Celine and her friend Afiba, who is said to be married, because the husband has come up to say that, oh, he doesn't know that his wife is into this kind lifestyle, that he provides for her, he does everything for her. That, in fact, there's even a voice note that he told her, that he said, the husband of Afiba said that I don't know if he was the one saying it or if it is mutilated, that that Afiba has been informing him about the whole journey, but I don't think so. Even if she has been informing her husband about the journey, I don't think that she told her husband the real deal, what they would really went to do in Aba. Hey, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining me. I just say, let me come and touch on this story. Now that baby is sleeping. In fact, we went out and came in and he's here. He's here sleeping. And I'll say, let me stay outside and run these 10 minutes before will go in. So thank you so much for joining me. So this whole thing, Mary, you rock this much. Seriously, she did. She did. Mel, kudos to you. Kudos to you. So guys, as it is now, Mr. Harrison took to himself, he took it upon himself to actually investigate this matter, because the Nigerian police are not telling us what we need to hear. The stories they are giving us are not adding up. It is being childish, like the kind of stories that they are telling us. What have they told us about this whole issue? It is said that they were meant to convene Mr. Andrew, who is a crime suspect, to Abuja from Aba by the request of the selling Afiba's people from Ghana. They wanted the matter to transfer to Abuja, where they can look into it, because they feel that Aba Police Division are not doing what they are supposed to do. They are not telling them what they are supposed to do. In fact, they were just worshiping, they were just at the service of the prime suspect, which is not supposed to be so. I believe that when something happens and somebody is a prime suspect, the person is under some kind of restriction. But no, these people, we are just, how these our people, once they see money, they'll become lawyer, oga. I believe that was what happened. Instead of them to face this man and bring him to book, and also bring out seek information from the so-called late Mr. Andrew, they were there romancing him with all these their oga things, and for me, I believe the story they are telling us now, it's very, very It's complicated because they cannot come and tell us that a man they are transferring to Abuja was driving his car. You know, this thing, like when I was discussing it with my husband this morning, he said, please, I should not, that gist, it looks like children gist. That how can they arrest somebody, allow the person to drive his car, this one, that one, the person has the gun, has phone, you know? These things are not adding up. I'm telling you, I believe so. I believe so. Me, I'm of the opinion that if they did not buy him, maybe they have allowed that man to escape so that they can, the way he escaped from UK. Don't be surprised that when you go and check that body, the body, that's his body. Don't be surprised is a mold. Because the way I'm seeing it, maybe he's not even the one. Because from what the police are telling us, they said that it took them 3 days to travel from Aba to Benue State, where this whole thing happened. And this is a man who is under custody, a prime suspect. He was driving. He even went to the hotel. He paid. I believe that whenever they get to a particular joint, they will just dismantle and catch Oringo there. Me, I believe that was what was happening. They were just catching Oringo. You know how people will be on tour, and when they get to a place, they will have fun, drink, make merry, and continue their journey. I believe that was what was happening. He was I'm telling you, he was treated like a governor. Not be small. He was just treated because maybe he has already bought them. He has already bought them. And now Mr. Harrison, who has been following up on this case, he said that he will go to any level to find out the truth, because he has promised the two ladies, their parents, their people, that he has promised them that he's going to do their best. Even now, his life is at stake. They are coming after him because those things that Nigerian police are not telling us is what this guy is telling us. He's bringing out news. He's the one bringing out news. He's the one doing the investigation instead of Nigerian police, you know. And now I heard that he even went to the residence, because if you check it, okay, you will now say this man has been doing things. There are ladies that are coming out to speak how they escape him, how they escape from his trap. People that he has victimized in the past are coming out, they are speaking. And now even these two ladies that are still missing, the police are not even doing anything. I've not even seen any public any public notice or announcement regarding this matter from the police. Instead, it is this human rights activist that is following it. And these people are there now dragging him. Now the police has instigated. In fact, the update is that police in their WhatsApp group has declared Mr. Harrison, who is giving the public, who is even investigating this matter, they have declared him wanted. They have declared him an enemy to the police. What a country. What a country we have. They should even praise this man, because I don't even know what did he even stand to benefit? If they say that this man is trying to compromise their duty, what does he stand to gain? What does he stand to gain? Right now, Mr. Harrison is receiving threats left, right, and center from every hook and corner by the police. And there's even one that he shared that somebody told him that Mr. Andrew will come back. Okay, he didn't share it. That unknown number has written him to say that he should be aware that that they are coming for his family, his life, and his family. And when they trace that number, it is connected to the Mr. Andrew, a company. And you are telling me that this man is dead? Me, I don't believe that Mr. Andrew is dead, though. I believe that something was done for them to conceive the whole thing, the truth. For me, it's a two-way thing. If the man is died, if the man is dead, if they pack him, that means he has something there is something that they are not telling us. There is something that this man was supposed to expose, and they don't want him to expose. Because you want to tell me that for how long this man has been in their custody in Aba, there is no single information about these ladies that are missing in his care, people that were in his house. One of the girls' phone was discovered in his house. One of the girls' handbag was discovered in his house. And he is claiming that this girl has left his house. How can somebody leave your house and forget her phone, forget her purse, her handbag? A lady at that matter. It's not possible. And from the look of things, an update I got is that there is that they found one dead body closer to where Mr. Andrew is living. And when they assessed it, it looks like the body part is missing, and they cannot identify if it is for Celine or if it is for Afiba until they will go for autopsy and everything. And if the body part is missing, that means that the person that has done this is like, if that means that Mr. Andrew, because he's the one, that means he's the one, he is trafficking organs, because you don't even know what kind of business he's doing in Nigeria. And so many girls that has been his victim, they were almost saying that all of them are saying that they escaped death. That means like one of them that got tore on her leg. She said that when she was trying to escape, that the man was Mr. Andrew was trying to get her, but she crossed over a very sharp barbed wire on his fence, which tore her leg. But she is okay because she feel that if Mr. Andrew has caught up with her, he will have tied her. You see? So this whole thing is really, I don't really know if Nigerian police are truthful to themselves. In fact, they don't even know their job, because how can you be convicting somebody who is a prime suspect? You didn't go with your car, you didn't go with your at least if it was this thing, if it was prison, they will go with their Black Maria. You didn't I don't know. So Nigeria police should better start talking. They should start explaining and leave this guy alone, Mr. Harrison, who is trying to bring out information. I believe they are threatened by Mr. Harrison because they believe that once Mr. Harrison continue digging, he might expose them. Like the dead body that was discovered, it was discovered that it was wrapped with a cotton, and that cotton is in Mr. Andrew's living room. It was discovered that one section of his cotton was missing, meaning that section of the section that was missing is what they has used to wrap up that dead body that was discovered. Okay, now Mr. Harrison has gone to the vicinity where Mr. Andrew was living to interrogate the people, and they are willing to give him information, unlike Nigerian police. What has Nigerian police done? They are even the one that they have things to hide. This thing that they're even doing, trying to accuse Mr. Harrison, they are just trying to use it to divert attention. I believe so. Mr. Ben was enjoying yes, I was still coming to that one. So Mr. Ben is even coming for Mr. Harrison. Nigeria police is coming for Mr. Harrison. Can you guys imagine? Yesterday when we are at Oyoyo's live stream, Oyoyo said that Mr. Ben, who is a friend to Mr. Andrew, and Mr. Andrew has been sending him all these things. In fact, he used to threaten the girls, his victims, that he has sent their video to a blogger. Meanwhile, the blogger he's talking about is this Mr. Ben. And both of them, see, for me, from my own point of view, I believe that Mr. Ben is an accomplice, because all these things, he knows Mr. Andrew from the day one. He knows he's an ex-convict. He even knew all his victims, because by the time he carried girls, you guys will see him now. He'll start making those selfie, and when he make the selfie, he will start speaking that his nonsense intonation, and he will make videos and he will send to Mr. Ben. I watched one video where he was saying, after tonight, you get the update. You will see how the tonight will be, you know. So all those videos he's making it and sending it to Mr. Ben. And now Mr. Ben is coming out to speak. Me, for now, I don't even understand. I don't even know the interest of Mr. Ben in this whole thing. Why is he speaking up when the deed has been done? Why did he speak up? Why did he expose this man? When he know that this is what this man has been perpetrating in Nigeria, why did he report to Nigerian police? Why did he bring it to the social media? Why did he create awareness? Yes, these days everybody, you can create different accounts and use accounts to some people even go ahead and buy numbers or no numbers to pass information, and they will destroy the numbers. He didn't do that. Now he's trying to use the whole information to cash out. He's trying to become popular, and he's naming himself blogger. For me, I believe that he would have even hide his face. He's supposed to go hide in face, because he's proudly bringing out information. I saw a video where he was with this woman, Johnson. Is it Johnson or what is her name? 5% battery. I will soon round up. I don't know. I've forgotten the name of that Yoruba woman. He was there in an interview with her. He even sent her the pictures of these two girls weak on the bed when this man has tied them. I don't know if he drugged them or what. And these people were very, very, like, they were unconscious on the bed. And Mr. Andrew made video of them and sent to Mr. Ben. For me, Mr. Ben should be petitioned. He should be arrested. In fact, I even saw somebody that said Mr. Ben should be deported to Nigeria. If our country is a place that is working, if where law is working appropriately, Mr. Ben should be deported and he will come to answer. There are so many questions you need to answer. It's not this thing that he's on social media trying to monetize all the whole this thing. If he was a blog, he would have been making this awareness for all this while. The Ben should be ashamed. I'm telling you, if I'm the Ben, he should be ashamed of himself to be associated with this kind of crime. But he is there, very proud of himself. He's there, very proud, granting interview, speaking here and there. I heard he opened a YouTube channel where he's dishing out information, dishing out this thing, interview, dishing out this thing, bringing out secrets that he has shared. I believe that two of them, he is accomplice, because see, if you know that somebody is doing evil and you are encouraging the person, you are also evil, So I don't even know what he intends to gain in this whole thing that he's coming out now to bring. Is it that because his friend is late? Is he really fighting for Mr. Andrew? Is he really fighting for Mr. Andrew? Which I doubt. I believe for him speaking out now, he's just speaking out for his selfish interest. But now, so God won't take catch him. If not, why is he coming out now? Because if Nigeria is a place that is working, see, that man, he should be behind the bar, because he's an accomplice. He cannot know this too much and he kept quiet. You know how you and your best friend, it is only your best friend that you can share intimate videos. You can, it is somebody that knows what you are doing, you're capable, what you are doing, your business, that you share video evidences. Guys, he has females in his family and yet he can watch. So I'm telling you. So this Mr. Ben that is petitioning Mr. Harrison, he is the one that should be petitioned. Is this petitioning Mr. Harrison that Mr. Harrison pied his friend or what? I think he should even be petitioning Nigeria police who took his friend on the road to Abuja and buy him, or they say he died or something. That is who he should be a petition, not Mr. Harrison, a human rights activist who is trying to find out the truth, who is trying to get justice for these girls, who is even bringing out this all these updates to the public. If not this Mr. Harrison, this whole thing for die. Nobody for even hear shame bam of this story. Nobody. Guys, as it is now, Nigerian police has declared Mr. Harrison enemy. He said he's trying to instigate him and the other junior police. In fact, the chat leaked to Mr. Harrison. Somebody from Nigerian Police Forum saw the chat and screenshotted it and sent to Mr. Harrison, warning him to be careful. They are even telling him to hands up the case, that is enough. Is that not to tell you that this whole thing has been compromised? Oga, are you awake? I'm rounding up, okay? Don't cry. Rest. Enjoy the breeze. Enjoy the breeze. Let me round up, okay? Okay, good boy. Okay, guys, we are about to end. Okay, don't cry. Let me carry you. We're about to end. Let me just... This... Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So, guys, this is the update now. I'm going to be bringing you more. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Let me round up. We shall be bringing you more about these stories as it unfolds, because as it is now, it is not stopping soon. It's not stopping anytime soon. The more they talk, the more we'll bring it, okay? Mel, this story will be good in your... Yes, so it is, because this one really crime. And things are really happening. I was just talking to myself. I said, so had it been this Harrison did not take up this case, this is how we wouldn't have even heard. That's how they would have compromised everything. We will not even hear anything. Just like other victims who has been victimized. I believe these people, these ladies that have been victimized, I believe they announced, they went to report to the police. But because this man now got the top, he don't already compromise, he don't already buy them. So there is nothing, nobody would have said, would even hear anything. Guys, as the news unfolds, we'll be coming out to discuss it. Let me take care of this little one. I'll see you guys. Drop your comments at the comment section. Let me know what you think about this whole thing, okay?